All right, there we go. All right, a much anticipated season opener. The LSU Tigers go over to Clemson, South Carolina, get the big win, 17-10. Man, I tell you, from the beginning of that game, the offense and the defense both played with a lot of confidence and just made plays down the stretch. I feel like we made adjustments with our offensive scheme at half. Coach Sloan had a great game plan. We went and spread it out. The biggest thing, I think you look at it, how many points did Clemson have in the first half?
10, right?
10.
How many they end the game with?
10.
10.
You keep them out the end zone. Our defense is for real. We're going to live by the sword, die by the sword. We're going to bring pressure. The good thing is when you bring pressure like we're going to do, you got to have dogs on the back end that can cover guys. And guess what? We got some dogs in the back end. Just really excited about the way we played, the way we won this ball game. Just super excited about this season. When you have a good defense and you have the offense, you have a general like Nussmeier, you have a running game with Durham, with all those guys, Thomas, Johnson. It's just unbelievable. What's y'all's thoughts on the game?
I mean, I loved it. I mean, we didn't know what the defense was going to do because of last year, and they came out and showed out.
Absolutely.
It was great. Defense was nails. Second half, I mean, I don't know how many yards they had. It wasn't a lot. But
no, I'll pull it up here in a second, man. That defense played lights out. And, you know, Klubnik, he never seemed like he got comfortable. We had pressure in his face all day, whether it was one of the Weeks brothers or it was Harold Perkins or whoever it was. We got pressure to him, didn't let him get comfortable, and we did not – I think other than one or two running plays, we didn't let his feet become a factor in this ball game.
And even when he did throw the ball, we smoked him right after he got it out. I don't know if you saw that Wes Weeks hit right there. He did.
Wes had a hit, and then Witt hit him right after that. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, it's going to be a problem. Trey Green, you guys went to school with him last year, played with him. He's just a matchup nightmare.
You can't put a 5'10" dude on Trey Dez. That ain't going to work.
You can't cover him. You can't play him with one guy, and it showed up throughout the game today. He had a pass interference, and then he had a touchdown there at the end. You know, you try to put one guy on him, and Nussmeier, you got the right guy that's going to put the ball in the right spot, and he's going to go make that play, or he's going to get the call every time.
Can't guard him.
No, you can't guard him. I think the biggest thing in the success that we'll have this year come to staying healthy. If we can stay healthy in key spots, we have playmakers all over the field with Brown. I mean, you could list them with Thomas, with Anderson. Aaron Anderson had some big plays for us. One of the missing pieces, and I think we have to get to, but it really didn't present itself this game, was a deep threat on the outside. We need Chris Hilton. We need Brown. Brown had some plays across the middle and in the slot, but we need somebody to get out there on that edge to where we can throw it up. But this was a different type of ball game because of the man coverage that Clemson was playing. They weren't going to give us time to sit back in the pocket and take shots down the field. And there was no need to even risk it because of what they were giving up underneath. And I think we were really innovative with our screen game on the outside. You saw we ran the same play like 3 times in a row. When we throw that bubble screen out there, you got Trey Dez and you got Sharp that's out there blocking and run it 3 times in a row, and they can't stop it, didn't have an answer. And when you have a quarterback like Nussmeier, you trust that you can call that play, and if he likes it, he can stick with it. If he doesn't like it, he can check out of it. And you talked about it earlier at the beginning. When you have a quarterback that this is his second year starting in the system, you have a lot of trust in him, and it just really showed today. You got any questions there, Madden, on
Someone
Facebook?
just says it's we got robbed of the touchdown there at the end at the
that's
go ball.
I don't understand that because that was an SEC officiating crew, and you know it goes to review, and that goes to the SEC office. You know that review, and you heard the ref talk.
Even the announcers.
I mean he said it was a touchdown. It was a heck of a catch, one-handed. But we didn't let the outcome of that play dictate the outcome of the game, and the Tigers just kept pounding. The D kept going, and it was man, that was fun to watch.
Someone says it was a totally different game in the second half. I don't know if Clemson had the momentum one time in the second half.
No, they really didn't. The only time I feel like they kind of took the momentum a little bit was after that blown call, the one that was a touchdown. But the Tigers, they didn't give up any points. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the stats here in a second, but man, it was just exceptional. And when you can control the line of scrimmage on offense and line of scrimmage on defense, you put pressure on the quarterback. When you have every ball is contested, it seemed like I think they only had one or two free runners where they caught it in stride. Everything else was contested. We just have the makeup of a great ball team, and I'm just glad Coach Kelly's not pounding the podium again. Hey, I mean, that's a big monkey to get off your back. He's the poor guy. He's not poor guy. He's making a lot of money to do what he does, but 6 straight, he's lost his openers. And to go win that one, not only does it get that off your back, but it gives your team momentum. We're gonna be a tough team to beat this year. If we can stay healthy with all the weapons we have.
One thing that I saw with Perk is that with his running ability, the quarterback's running ability, now we have a guy who can stalk that quarterback.
Yeah,
you know how we had struggles with running quarterbacks last year. Now that we have that option, it opens up so much more plays on defense.
No, it definitely does. And those commentators talked about it, the versatility of Perkins. And, he came onto the scene as a freshman, made a lot of plays, and then we tried to move him to middle linebacker. That didn't work out so well for him. He's the type of guy you just need to put him in space, let him read, react, and run. And now, like you're saying, because we're going to face somebody at some point in this season that has a guy that can go.
Can roll, yeah.
And you have confidence that you could put Harold Perkins on him and know that part of the game is going to be shut down. Joe Richardson said the real Death Valley. I agree, man. If that game's played in down here in Baton Rouge, you just didn't feel the intensity, the same amount of intensity that would have been in Tiger Stadium. Rodney Beloso, Hot Rod, said the defense is like the old LSU defense. Tackling improved 1,000% over last year. I agree, Rodney. You think about some of those great defenses that have played, and a lot of them in that Saban era. You had ball hawks. You had guys that could go make plays. You had linebackers that could run. Devin White. You can go and Jones. You could list all those guys. We got guys at the second level that can play. I think we can get a little bit better on that interior push. I don't know if we have, the guys. We have some good guys, but we don't have the exact guys that Coach Kyle Williams wants. I think he likes a little different body style than what we recruited. But we're doing some good things, man, and I'm just excited.
Ben Cole said, I like how much space the defensive line allowed for our backers. They were free to find the ball all night.
Yeah, and that's a great point because you got guys up front and the interior guys. They don't have to make a play or make a tackle every time, but if they can eat blocks, and one of our strengths is we have linebackers that can run.
Yeah, they can
and
roll.
If you can eat blocks, or you get an offensive lineman shoulder turned, or you grab his sleeve and you allow Whit Weeks or Wes Weeks or Harold Perkins, somebody to get through that A gap. You put pressure right in the quarterback's face and you make it hard on them.
It's always in the back of the quarterback's head, too.
Perry Schofield said A.J. Halsey is a future first rounder. I believe in. You look at that guy's body. He didn't get a chance to play in that first half and then came in that second half. And like I talked about earlier, Perry, all the throws were contested. There's nobody just running scot-free. And when you can put pressure in the quarterback's face, make him get rid of it. If you notice, Klubnik was high all night. All of his misses were high, and that's because he had guys in his face. And high overthrown balls turn into interceptions, and we got one in that second half. Madden McClure is watching this. I just saw that on there. Overall, it was just unbelievable effort by our Tigers tonight. I'm anxious to see where this season goes, and I think we're going to continue to learn who our playmakers are going to be on offense and defense. And the good thing is, you make your most improvement from your first game to your second game of the year. this year we don't have to do it after a loss. Now we can take this win, but we still need to be constructive on the things we can improve on. Our big right tackle is redshirt freshman. I know that he was the only guy that stood out to me tonight, and he wasn't terrible. He just had a few mental errors. The game was a little fast for him. But those other guys, the other 4 guys, and he had a good game too. For those 5 linemen, there was a lot of question going in to this season, losing all the guys that we lost last year up front, how they were going to play, and to the big uglies up front from a former big ugly. Really proud of the way y'all played tonight, the way y'all controlled the line of scrimmage, got the running game going. Proud to be an alum and to watch the effort y'all put out there tonight. Keep grinding. I don't know what else to say, man.
I mean, this offensive line, I thought looked better than what our offensive line looked like last year in the first game.
Yeah, and I agree with you to that point, because last year it's like we kind of got away, and it goes hand in hand. Last year our defense was bad, so we got a lot of times in games to where we just abandoned the run.
Yeah.
We had to throw it because we were giving, every time our defense was out on the field, they were giving up touchdowns, and you feel like you got to throw it to take a lead. And now I think with the group we have now, we can go establish our dominance on the line of scrimmage. Durham, the way he runs, man, one cut and he'll wind it all the way back. And then you got Thomas that we're motioning in and slot. And I think that package will build too. You know, they're starting him out in that slot, motioning him in the backfield like we talked about, like Tyreek Hill. And at Clemson kind of sniffed that out. They knew where he was going late in the game, but we just have so many weapons, and you have the dogs up front. When you have the dogs up front and you have playmakers in the right position, it's going to be a fun year.
It's definitely.
And I'm really excited. Fudge, what you got, man? You made your debut on the show.
Yes, sir. Same with the offensive line. It was a big question mark coming in, and I thought it was going to be the key to this game and the season, really, if the offensive line would be able to hold their own. And I think the group of guys that went out there, they looked like they played as one unit, and I think they played really well.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Cole plays on the offensive line for Zachary. Got a big matchup opening week. The Acadiana Wrecking Rams coming in. I know y'all probably haven't watched a ton of film on them, but what's y'all's goals for y'all's group up front this year?
Dominate.
There we go.
like
It's just
it.
simple.
I like
we
it.
can
Dominate,
end with that. You
That's
know?
enough.
And I think for y'all to be good, we got to be able to run the ball, and y'all showed the ability, especially this week, and y'all gonna be able to run the ball. And I'm looking forward to watching y'all play, man. So for Madden McClure, for Cole Fudge, the son of Josh Fudge, his daddy supposedly was a DB, but we don't know. We've seen pictures of
It's
his
just a
cleats.
rumor. I don't know.
He's got big cleats. But for Cole Fudge, Madden McClure, Todd McClure, snapback with T-back. We back. We out. Tigers get the victory, 17-10 in Clemson, South Carolina.
Go Tigers.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.